This is my fiance.
Oh, why you go flex on us like that, Travis? What's up, Promise? Coming at y'all with another reaction video, man. Today we got Travis Barker and Architectural Digest. I'm gonna start doing these home tour reactions because I do like watching. I do like, seeing, different types of houses. Okay, so here's the thing. Travis Barker, who exactly is? I know who he is. Like, I've always heard of that name. But what does he actually do? You know what I'm saying? He kind of just gives me like, oh, food of the day on stream. We got the Too Good Greek low-fat sugar. 2 grams of sugar. Gas. But yeah, your boy Cutting. Yeah. So Travis Barker, everyone knows he's with Kourtney Kardashian. You know what's funny about her? She's like the only one that doesn't really get with like the guys like me. As I can say, I don't want to say it the other way, but she's always been into like, the D, kind of like the, yeah, let's get into it. I'm interested to see.
What's up, AD? I'm Travis Barker. We're in Calabasas, California. Welcome to my home.
Bro, Calabasas. Okay, I know you guys been seeing like a lot of the robberies and stuff. Okay, you guys, like, I'm from LA originally, but I'm from like kind of like the hood. But bro, Cali, bro, has some very nice places. California, bro, it literally has the best weather on earth. At least like in America, at least. It's 70 pretty much all day. You don't have to worry about rain. Like, bro, I love California weather. But it's very expensive to live in California. And a lot of the rules and stuff, regulations, it's not the best. But if you have money, FU money like these people, it doesn't really matter. So that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the FU money, bro. So I can get me a house and get my parents a house in the Hidden Hills or Calabasas. That will happen. Ooh. Get this ad off. No free promo. So like every rich person has a G-Class or the G-Wagon. But I figured out why. So apparently, finances with AJ. Apparently, don't take my financial advice. I'm just saying. Apparently, a lot of rich people get G-Wagons because it's such a heavy car that you get tax breaks from it. It's not even really that it's a nice car. It's because you get tax breaks off of it. Crazy, huh?
Okay, so this is my living room. The vibe of this room and my house really was just like zen when I come home from long tours or long nights.
Okay, this dude is probably like, he's your quintessential D-Gen guy. Got the tats all over his face. So is he bald? Or did he just cut his hair bald? Because, he's kind of D-Gen. I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't know much about Travis Barker, but...
Studio, just a place to rest my head. And this room is also filled with some of my favorite artists, 2 of which are...
I know you guys saw that.
Raymond Pettibone and Wes Lang. Raymond Pettibone created the Black Flag bars, along with many other cool punk rock graphics. I like to do a lot of phone calls in here, photo shoots, turn the fireplace on and chill. There's also like a painting over here that is my 5 favorite albums that changed my life that Kourtney got me for Christmas last year. This used to have a wall with windows, and Waldo Fernandez decided to knock it down. And
this dude definitely, he chiefs heavy, bro. This dude definitely chiefs heavy.
Just create doors that open and you could see straight to my pool in my backyard. So I bought this house about 16 years ago. When I bought it, the way it was designed wasn't my favorite, but my kids learned how to ride bikes in this house. They skateboarded through this long...
He has kids? How old is this? How old is Travis Barker? Let me look it up. Travis Barker age. Wow, he's 46? Dude, he looks pretty young.
Hallway that you'll see later. I think they even rode like 50s, like dirt bikes in the house at one point. So we really lived
okay, I can see it a little bit.
And we really got the most out of what...
I mean, it's mostly the bald head.
Bought, and then there was just a time where I was touring so much and I felt like it was the perfect opportunity to do this remodel. I had interviewed several designers. And the day I met Waldo, the minute I spoke to him on the phone, his energy was just the best energy I've experienced. I mean, he had such great ideas and this calming spirit about him and impeccable taste. I just decided to remodel my entire home instead of a couple rooms, and I left on tour.
Bro, I wonder how much this house is actually worth. Because he said he bought it 16 years ago. He could probably sell this house for probably like, I haven't seen the whole house, maybe like 20 million.
And I literally gave him full control. It was the most amazing experience to come back a year later. He said, you need to stop coming by. You need to stop always checking on it, because I want you to come a few days before you move in and just see it and be in awe. And that's what I did, and it was the best payoff. I was floored, like jaw to the ground. To have the ability to reimagine a home and do what he did was just, he does a phenomenal job.
I will say, Travis Barker as a name is like one of the sickest names I've ever heard in my life.
This is
Travis in itself is just kind of like a sick name.
Our formal dining room. With how much I work, how much Kourtney works, and my kids with school and everything, we like to sit down on Sundays, just talk and put our phones away and eat delicious vegan food. I do like to entertain. We have
delicious vegan food, huh? So LA. Bro, I can't do vegan, bro. Like I gotta eat the real thing. Sorry.
friends and guests over for dinner, but I also...
Bro, the amount of money they have, bro, they could really be getting filet mignon every night. I be eating steak, the best ribeyes of steaks, like, you can get every night.
Don't like too many people in my home because it is where I go to just get like peace of mind and relax, and I'm never here. So when I am here, I want to make it count.
When I have a house, like once I get a house like this, no one's coming to my house. Like no one. If you're not my family, you're not coming to my house, bro. Like you're not, bro. I don't know. I'm kind of like a at heart. Well, I kind of grew up a loner because this might sound sad, but my dad, he divorced from my mom, and I was living with him, and he used to work a lot of hours, so I used to be at home a lot, just chilling, just watching movies, chilling by myself, vibing, playing 2K and stuff like that. So that kind of like built me up to being kind of like I would say loner, I don't know. Like I thrive by myself.
Important that we had a big table that could fit our whole family and guests. I sit here every time. Like this is my seat. This is Kourtney's seat. This is usually Penelope, Rain. This is Atiana. This is usually open for guests, whoever comes and eats with us. This is usually Mason, Landon, and Alabama. And it literally doesn't change. It's the same seating arrangement every time. Kourtney got me these way before we were together. We would spoil each other and buy each other.
He kind of gives me like Bieber vibes, low key. Just a look like Bieber, like when he's 80, he might like be like this.
Presents and birthday presents, they've stayed in this room. She still has like a candle I got her like years ago that's still in her closet, and like bags. Like she'll be like, oh, do you remember you got this for me like 3 Christmases ago? And I'm like, whoa.
It's a pretty cool house though, for sure. Very chill. It's definitely not the most modern though. Like it was probably very modern for when he bought it, because granted, he bought it 16 years ago.
Alright, so this is my kitchen, and this is my fiance.
Oh, why you gonna flex on us like that, Travis? How you gonna flex on us like that?
Drinking this matcha that you made me, your famous matcha.
I actually make the best matcha, way better than
The best.
any matcha place in LA. Alfred's Cha-Cha Matcha.
Kourtney, like she's like, it's kind of crazy because she's like the most low key out of all of them. She's probably like the less. She's kind of like the only one that like is like, I mean, obviously we don't know, but she wasn't all the way into the streets like that, like how her other sisters are. She's always been kind of like the relationship one.
actually the best.
It is. Why don't you show the little matcha station?
One of my favorite things is like this matcha station over here where I have everything.
It's kind of crazy. They all talk alike, though. I mean, they are sisters.
And I have nutmeg, I have
Kardashian.
cacao, you know, I can heat up tea really quick. My kitchen used to look a lot different. There actually used to be a wall here that just had an archway where you could like walk through. These windows were not like this. It was more like a wall with selected windows. So now you just have like this amazing.
All right, let's skip a little bit.
I couldn't beat it. This is our TV room. We spend holiday.
Yeah, but I'll get, as soon as I open the door, I'm jumping in that little couch, chilling.
Here. Like, we actually spent New Year's Eve here and it was so fun. We just played games, put together like a 1,500 piece puzzle, which took days to finish, but it was a lot of fun. We watched like the ball drop,
That's such like, yeah, puzzles. Bro, I remember my dad used to make me do puzzles and they were so frustrating, bro. So frustrating.
performance that was pre-filmed. It was pretty cool. From them.
But like when you finished them, it was so like accomplishing. You're like yeah, I'm a effing genius, bro.
The moment I wake up and when I start making matcha or like coffee, I turn on that fireplace. One of my favorite things in the house. So this room used to have like vaulted ceilings and used to look way different. So they got rid of
This dude's fitted up
the
though.
recessed lighting and just flattened everything out in here. That made everything like clean lines, very like minimal and easy to like live in. And we like brought the ceilings up in every room as high as we could. I really love these chairs. That's like where I sit when I come in here. Once in a while I'll take all the pillows off this and just lay down. I've like written songs in this couch. I'm constantly walking around with my phone and have voice memo on, and my kids are recording and be like, what are you doing? And I'm like tapping like an idea or like a rhythm. This is our entertainment room.
Okay, the house is very clean. Very clean. Very nice. But it's kind of boring. Well, it just says inside tranquil, so very chill. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I mean, let's be honest. Like they are kind of older. Like they're not just young. Like
ping pong table is all cement. When I fell in love with ping pong, I googled ping pong tables and this came up, and it was just I have to have this. It's really heavy. A team of 8 people came in and installed it. There was a point during quarantine where we would just play every day and have the coolest ping pong tournaments. I played with my kids. I played with Court. Play with guests when they come over. I also have like a lot of cool art in here. A lamp that I designed with Buster and Punch that has like a little skull on it. Also like some cool books, like a Pettibone book. I love all his art. Extra ping pong balls because we lose them all the time. I'm a big collector of BMX bikes. Most of my BMX bikes are at my studio because I have about 25 of them. But these two are Dior. Kindle.
Those are sick. That's sick. Now, like, okay, I'm a little weird because I love bikes, bro. I love biking. Now, I'm not the type of people to be biking, like, on the oncoming traffic. But go on a bike ride through the neighborhood, bro, I love that, bro. I used to do that all the time. My, like, junior, senior year of high school. And whenever I get settled down in the place, I'm definitely gonna start doing that again.
My sister actually gave me this one. It was like sitting at her mom's house, and I'm like, do you know what this is? This is so special and so cool. Like, I'll fix it. I had been searching for the gold one, and my assistant got a call from Dior, and they were like, is Trav still looking for the gold Dior bike? LeBron never came and picked his up. So if you guys want it, it's yours today.
LeBron never came and picked his up.
Okay, so we grabbed it. We snatched it immediately. So this is our bar area. This is actually an incense holder.
Wait, why was that blocked out?
And Matt McCormick, who's a great artist and good friend of mine. These are champagne flutes. Someone gave it to us like after we got engaged. It says Travis and Kourtney, October 17th, 2021.
Aww.
And it says #forever. So that is the first day, October 17th, we ever like hooked up or hung out like as more than friends. And that's also the day I proposed to her.
Wait, what?
Alright, so this is my home studio. During quarantine, I built this. I did all my recording remote.
Yeah, so it's cool, clean, but it's very boring. That's why I'm kind of getting these vibes. But like I said, like he's 46. Kourtney, I think, is up there. Might be 50. I don't know how old she is. I'm gonna look it up. But yeah,
here. Wrote like
very
Bloody
boring.
Valentine here. Wrote most of Jaden's
Nothing
album
crazy.
here. Played on everybody's album here from like an electronic drum kit. This Roland kit comes in so handy because like you can pick whatever drum sound you want. It can be as quiet or as loud as you want. My kids record here. There's a vocal booth. Like I would work till 4 or 5 in the morning and everyone would be asleep. My main instrument by far is the drums. But yeah, I have like an old like Juno here. I have like a Roland here. I have multiple guitars and bass. Like I can play everything and nothing.
Okay, fun fact about me, guys. Like I actually try to play the guitar. Bro, playing the guitar, that stuff is so hard, bro. Like I could play a little Feliz Navidad a little bit. I actually had a guitar, but bro, like that, it's hard, bro. You gotta practice that a lot.
Just to be able to produce and like write music. You know, like my week this week was like NLE Choppa, and then it was like Gunna, it was Thug, it was Machine Gun Kelly, it was Avril Lavigne, it
So does he like produce?
was Willow. So it changes. It just depends on the week, and I love it like that. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
He seems like a chill guy though. I feel like I would hang with him.
So this room is my movie theater. I like to watch UFC fights in here, and movies obviously. There's also dance parties.
Like I said, look, very nice, very cool, but very boring. Like, bro, my uncle lives in Santa Clarita, and his movie theater area is way nicer than this, and he is not he doesn't have the fraction of the amount of money that he has. But his theater is way sicker than this. But I don't know. They probably don't want to do all that flash and then they just like the cool, chill vibe. You know?
Massive amounts of people in this room at times, depending on what we're watching. It also has like 100 speakers in this room, and I got it tuned professionally so it would sound like a movie theater, like when you go to the movie theater and you have all these things happening around you. If we're just having like a night and it's like a weekend and I don't have the kids, we usually...
Yeah, so like, oh, I guess rich people they go to premieres. That's what they do? Yeah. So when they go to premieres, what theater? Do they just buy out a theater and watch like the movie together? I never thought about that.
like fall asleep in here. These couches are so comfortable. It's like a huge bed once you take all the pillows off. This is my bedroom. This is where I rest my head and sleep. When I want to entertain in this room, I have the ability to turn on my fireplace with this handy remote. It's apparently very upset with me right now, so let me try it again.
So that is his room, or that's their room?
I'm home. The fireplace is definitely on. I love having the fireplaces on and just feeling like I'm in a cabin somewhere. Some sentimental things to me in here. This amazing plate that Kourtney...
Wait, whoa! Wait, we gotta roll that back. What did that say?
I love having the fireplaces on and just feeling like I'm
Hold
in a
up.
cabin somewhere. Some sentimental thing.
This smells like Kourtney's... What? Bro, this dude's wild, man.
To me in here, this amazing
That
plate
is hilarious. That is hilarious.
that Kourtney painted for me at Color Me Mine. I also have like my mom's rosary in this little go yard. This photo that means a lot to me. It's like my children and I. A portrait that Penelope drew of me that I'm very proud of. That's framed. It's pretty cool. I also have a really cool photo
It's kind of like menacing.
from the day I proposed to Kourtney. And those are like the roses and everything that I set.
Yeah, I mean, this dude has tats on his head. That's crazy. Honestly, though, like, if you're gonna go the bald route, like, the tats on the head is, like, kind of sick.
With the bed, it's like an organic mattress. And yes, like mattresses can be toxic and have all sorts of bad things that everyone sleeps on and they don't know about it. But it has the ability to lift the head and as well as like lift like the foot of the bed. It also vibrates. Yeah, I wish you guys could feel this, but you can't. So it's vibrating right now. So this is one of my closets. I have a few. And this one is...
Okay, his closet. Okay, this is probably the sickest part of his house right here. It's pretty cool.
primarily t-shirts, a lot of vintage t-shirts, a lot of like fleece, like sweatshirts, sweatpants.
I mean, it looks like he's in a little store area.
A little bit of shoes in here, but most of my shoes are in my other closet. I love vintage t-shirts.
Okay, what's the point of having all those shoes though? I used to be a kind of a shoe head. Like I have like the 4s, Jordan 4s, the Space Jams. But bro, like even once I get a lot of money, no speak to existence, I don't think I'll buy that many shoes. You know what I'm saying? I like keeping stuff simple. I don't really like, I don't know, I don't like clutter. But I guess, I mean, these people have the space, so it doesn't really matter in a sense. It's kind of just like for show. But just like, I don't know.
It's kind of like the same passion I have for like skateboarding and BMX bikes, like my childhood. Cool Bauhaus, like vintage tee, Public Enemy, the Cramps. I definitely have a uniform, like t-shirt, slacks, and Doc Martens or Creepers or Converse make me happy. Okay, so this is the indoor
Okay, that's cool. This is cool. This is a vibe. Okay, this is a vibe.
Area. This space in particular, I love feeding my dogs and just having one-on-one time with them. I have 4 Frenchies. If you ever seen me like post a video or a picture with them.
Okay, I was actually gonna hint on this on make a video of this on TikTok, bro. I won't go into detail, but 4 Frenchies. Okay. See, when I get dogs, I'm gonna get them for protection, not for the cuteness. I'm gonna get them for protection, especially if I have a house. I plan on having a German Shepherd in the front of my house, in the back of my house, and in the middle of my house. So if anyone tries to do anything, they're gonna get snapped up. Snapped up. So I never got the people buying dogs for cuteness or just like the small dogs, because like they have no use really, except I guess, I don't know. I mean, they have use to some people. They might help them, their morale. But like, if I'm gonna purchase a dog, I'm gonna get one for protection.
I'm usually sitting right here. At night, I love the fireplace on. There was once a time where I'm sitting here with my dogs and a tarantula ran across the ceiling and like scared the crap out of me. It was one of the scariest things, and I've never seen a tarantula move like that. I also like cooking, like...
Yeah, bro, spiders, snakes, and like, yeah, I can't do it.
Hot dogs and burgers out here.
Oh.
We usually eat right here on...
That's honestly probably the thing that I cannot wait to do when I become a dad, is to just the grill days, bro. The grill days. Because I love grilled food, bro.
Table. Also, sometimes my kids will come out here and do schoolwork or homework if they want fresh air and they don't want to be sitting in the house.
Okay, that's cool. But I mean, most rich people, their pool area is gonna be cool because I mean they have an effing pool in the back of their house.
So this is my backyard and my swimming pool. So when I remodeled the house, I never touched the pool. And I remember when I moved in, and I was like, oh, the pool looks like a hotel pool or something. Like the whole house kind of had that vibe.
Who's that? Is that his daughter?
You learned how to swim in this pool. Yeah, will you show everyone what swimming is? So all my kids learned how to swim in this pool. We've spent like every summer in here since we moved into this house, and we have like the best memories here. I have ridden BMX.
Yeah, I love the pool, bro. The pool, water, just like, I don't know, it's something about water like I just love. It just boosts my mood for some reason.
That pool, I've ollied and skateboarded into that pool. We have put scaffolding over it when we've had parties in the backyard because we needed to fit a lot of people in here. When we used to have parties back here, there's a full stage.
Yeah, that's probably sick to throw a party.
Lighting, the same stage and lighting we tour with, the same sound system and PA that we would tour with, so it was massive. Babe, what's that movie that has the X in it, where like the huge party? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Project X. Yeah. It was literally that. It was like out of control. I would have 20 security guards here. I would never do it again in my life. I like this life better. I think it's better. Okay, let's go check out the garage.
Yeah, all black, bro. All black is sick. That's what I want to have. Like, Whenever I have a car collection, definitely all black.
This is a Buick Grand National GNX. It's really just in the
sick.
best condition. It only has 600 miles on it. So they only made it in 1987. It's just one of the most sought after cars. Court got it for me for my birthday. Best birthday present ever. Factory sticker on the passenger side door. It came with all the plastic still on it. But I also feel like you only live once and you gotta drive them, you gotta enjoy them.
Oh,
This is a G-Wagon. It's called a 4x4 Scoop.
I agree with that. It's like, bro, if you're gonna have a car, bro, you might as well drive it every now and then. Doesn't matter. Like, it's like, oh, like this car, you can't never drive. It's like, bro, might as well drive it, bro. You don't live forever, bro.
They only made them for 2 years. I did nothing to it except like murder it out and make it all black. How it comes stock with this suspension, it's like one of the only vehicles that sits like this. So I'll hold on to this.
That's sick, bro.
It's one of my favorite vehicles. I've had it Escalade every year since they came out with the Escalade. It's like a must in my fleet. It's perfect for the kids. It's perfect if you just need to mob out and you have a bunch of people with you. But I love Cadillac. I have Cadillac tattooed down my rib cage. I'll never outgrow Cadillac. So this is my Rolls Royce, the Cullinan. This is like the
Ooh, that is nasty, bro. That is dirty, bro. That is primal, bro. That is primitive.
SUV Rolls Royce ever came out with. Nothing is gonna compete as far as comfort when it comes to the Rolls Royce. It feels like you've never left your living room. It came with the stars on the roof, but this one, it has like the feature where it has shooting stars, where like you'll see a shooting star every so many seconds. It's so comfortable. Like the times I've been driven in it, I just don't want to get out. I'm not really into being driven around by anybody. I really love being in the space by myself and listening to like whatever music I've been working on. I like driving cars. I'm a car guy. I love cars.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, that's the end of this video. That was a cool video. It was a little boring in the beginning, but it kind of heated up toward the end when he got in the closet. When he showed like his backyard and his pool. That was probably the best parts of his house was the backyard and his cars. The cars, bro, those are sick, bro. Dude, Travis, bro, if you ever want to give me a ride in one of those, hit my line. But yeah, I'll be churning out these videos. Shout out to Architectural Digest. Hope you don't copyright me. I'll put your link in the description. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'm out.